My name is Chiu, and I'm originally from Malaysia. I've been in Hong Kong for about coming to 30 years. The reason why I came here is because of job with Hong Kong Chinese Orchestra.
Okay. And we've learned that you majored in computer science in college. It seems to be quite different from music. How did you discover your interest in music, and especially in conducting, and finally make this transition?
I don't know whether it's a transition or not. I've been interested in music since young. As I said, I'm from Malaysia, and I kind of joined the orchestras. Not the orchestra. I joined the primary school's school band. Then I was interested in music, but again, my parents are very traditional, and especially Chinese background. For them, they thought that music as a career is something that is not desirable because of the stability of income. So my parents had been against me doing music since I was young, even though I was quite interested in music. Then again, after high school, I were to further my study, and then the conditions laid by my dad was, I can support you. You could study anything but music. That was the condition that I was offered. So of course I took it up. So I chose computer science because I was kind of interested in the new kind of technology, computer science. So I chose computer science, and decided to go to the States because it's as far as possible from home, so that I could do things that maybe not out of my dad's control. While studying computer science, I actually took music as my minor. So after graduated from computer science, so I further my music education to master degree. For a lot of people, they think that the hobby is music and the job is computer science, but for me it's just the other way.
Okay, and some people think that the job as a conductor it's like a magician in music who can harmonize the whole orchestra with the magic wand, right? And from your experiences, what do you think is the role of the conductor in an orchestra performance?
I think you've said it too. It's kind of like a sorceress, with a magic wand, and you just wave your wand, and then magically, music happens. It seemed that way, but the story behind is always more than that. This conductor role is probably like a director for a film. It's to set the directions, to lead the musicians together, as I said, recreate the music that's written by the composer. We not only recreate, we realize the music, because whenever music is written, it's on paper, so it needs musicians to perform it. And for orchestral music, with a group of a big ensemble, sometimes more than 100 people, you do need a directional leader to do it. So a conductor is a role of kind of leading the orchestra.
And you will be the conductor of several upcoming concerts, and you will collaborate with famous artists like Miss Gong Linna, right? In the concert on November the 15th. Could you tell more about it and what surprises the audience can look forward to?
Gong Linna, it's a very talented singer, musician. She's trained both in bel canto and in Chinese folk type of singing. She gradually developed her own unique singing styles, which combines all kind of trainings and all kind of styles that she could, master and making into her own unique style. But this time we invite her to play in this Hee-chiat. This musical style is more about qin with song. We call qin ge. It means it's a type of music, a style of music. Qin ge, this special genre, you don't hear it a lot. So she's going to sing this style written by Dai Gong, our Hong Kong Chinese Orchestra's first music director. So she's going to sing in that. With her ability and her talents, I'm sure will be a new sparks that she could bring to the audience. After singing Hee-chiat, she's going to bring something else. I'll keep it like a surprise.
And what message or ideas do you hope to convey to the audience through this concert?
The concert is a dialogue between the past and current. But I think it's also to the future as well. It's like a multiverse nowadays. I'm trying to link them together with compositions that using ancient Chinese materials, but speaking in our modern language. Because we do have like a big treasure in terms of our heritage, our Chinese heritage. Our history goes back to thousands of years. And when we talk about traditional music, a lot of times it's often only referred to music, in the 60s up to now. But our tradition went so long way for even 1,000 years. So this is what I hope to do, to open the treasure of our rich and vast, in musical history.
Yes, and this is kind of combination and integration. The concert will blend traditional Cantonese opera with modern jazz. What significance does this kind of cross-genre innovation hold for Chinese orchestra?
I think the message I'm trying to send is everything goes. I think there's a little bit of a misconception about our Chinese orchestral music. How should I say, the significance of doing this is also showing people that our Chinese orchestral music, or the orchestra itself, is quite a young genre. As a lot of people might think, well, this is quite ancient. No, it's not. It's actually a modern Chinese orchestra. Everything should go because we are young, and then Chinese orchestra should be open to all. Chinese, we put the Chinese in front. So I think this is something that should be open to the world.
And we'll be conducting another concert on December 8th. And as we've noticed that it will cover music elements from different cultures. So can you tell us more about it?
Oh, it's been always been my pleasure to work with people from different backgrounds and different cultures. So I've worked with artists and music from many parts of the world. And then the concert in December, it's a drum festival concert, and we usually invite drum groups from different cultures to perform with us. And even in China, there are different regional, different styles that we can, of groups that we can hire or invite. Right now, we also working with international groups. So this time we will have drums group from Korea, from Malaysia, from Singapore, India, from Xinjiang, and our local Hong Kongers want to perform tap dance with the orchestra as well. So it's again, it's a world party, and then it's also to show the versatility and the openness of a Chinese orchestra.
Thank you. And one final question I'm curious about. As you mentioned earlier, some people might think that music, it's not a stable career or reliable livelihood. But you know, nowadays many young people, they're dreaming of being a successful musician or working in the music industry. Will you still encourage them to work very hard on their path?
I've been through a path that, again, you know, that really had to deal with these issues. Then, you know, as I mentioned, my traditional parents' idea about music not being a stable career. But nowadays, I think all the creative industries, all the creative arts industry or music, if you can qualify, you can use unstable to describe it. But again, you know, there are quite a lot opportunities or jobs in arts and music. They are also employed full-time. So that, of course, will have stability. And it probably works like other industry as well. You know, you have people who are fully employed to be more stable in their earning. It's just that the numbers of fixed or full-time positions in the creative industries are probably not as many as the other types of corporate jobs. So, but again, stability about livelihood, and I think nowadays, and it has improved a lot, and they can be in the job where their interest is also the same. So I think that makes people happier. So I would encourage it.